Good morning, Michigan. A very pleasant Monday to you. A pure Michigan Monday, in fact. It's Michael Patrick Shields, heard all across the state of Michigan. Mitch Daniels says no, thank you. He will not run for president. The governor of Indiana, a lot of people thought he might have been a star on the political scene, but he says his family says no, thank you, please. And that's his decision. He's out of the race. Now, Tim Pawlenty, the former Minnesota governor, who we've had on the program in the past, says he will run. So how much traction will he get? Is the nomination Mitt Romney's to lose? That's the question right now. And there are some donors, apparently, the same people who courted Daniels have tried to entice Jeb Bush, the former Florida governor, and the brother of George W. into the race, and New Jersey Governor Chris Christie. But so far, it looks like it's Romney's to lose, and we'll talk with the political analyst about that a little bit later. Gary Austin is our anchorman. He is here in our American Metal Roofs studio. Find him at AmericanMetalRoofs.com. Save up to 50% on your energy bills. Well, they'll come in and do a little energy audit, or you can get a roof, stylish roof, that'll last a lifetime. And Gary Austin, how are you this morning?
Very good, since we're still in one piece, right?
You didn't lose power or anything over the weekend with the weather and storms, did you?
Never mind that. Remember, the world was going to come to an end on Saturday.
Yeah, and it didn't. 6 o'clock Eastern time it was supposed to happen.
However, some in mid-Michigan, especially West Michigan, may have thought, uh-oh, something's going on here. Because, boy, that wind and the rain and all that was really coming down, wasn't it?
It was, and some places lost power in West Michigan. Hopefully you're all back up and running right now and able to listen to us or watch us this morning on Fox 47. But there is a sad story in Comstock Township. I don't know if you heard this or not, but there were two teenagers, and they were so excited that the world didn't end. They jumped off the bridge into the Kalamazoo River to celebrate. And it was 18-year-old Anthony Johnson who was swept away by the current after he and Jordan Skinner Knapp jumped in. Fire and rescue spent Saturday and Sunday searching for his body. He is presumed drowned. Celebrating the fact that the rapture didn't happen, he created his own rapture and jumped off that bridge. So I hope that guy is happy, the one who predicted that this would happen, the minister with all the radio stations saying that the world's going to end, because not only did he get a lot of publicity, but I think in some cases he caused a lot of trouble.
Yeah, Harold Camping's the fellow's name. He's an evangelist, and he was convinced it was going to happen this time. Now, we remember he made similar predictions earlier, and it didn't happen. So you kind of wonder, you think this is going to be the last time he's going to do this, or is he going to do it again? I guess we'll see.
Well, how many times can you do? He's done it twice already, right? And he's been wrong.
I would think the first time, he predicted didn't happen, I would say a lot of people said, you know what, okay, probably say, okay, maybe one more chance here, but I think if he tries this a third time, I'd be surprised.
President Obama is in Ireland today, going back with his wife, the First Lady, to sort of try to find their roots in County Offaly. It was his great-great-great-grandfather, who, on his mother's side, by the way, who supposedly came from Ireland. So they flew overnight on Air Force One, and it was rainy and windy like crazy in Dublin this morning. One of the worst storms in months, and so bad that it probably was going to derail part of the itinerary. He's going to meet with Irish political leaders, hoping to give them a little boost, because there's been a real financial collapse in Ireland, part of a 6-day tour for the president.
Yep, very good. He's on the go.
You don't care about that, do you?
Aside from
We're going to go live to Ireland in just a few minutes to see how he's being received. This is the week after the Queen was there. It's a big couple of weeks for Ireland.
You answered my question. I was just going to say, I wonder what some of the top things on the itinerary are. And here, you're ahead of the game. We have correspondents there ready to fill us in. That's terrific.
Naturally. Now, the teachers union, the MEA, Michigan Education Association here in Michigan, they're still not happy about the budget cuts, huh?
Yeah, this keeps on. I can't imagine those with the Snyder camp and the MEA ever coming to terms on this unless they really get down to compromising. I just don't see it happening anytime soon. Perhaps it may, but boy, based on what happened this past weekend, thousands, again, packing that state capitol lawn for another rally, saying the governor's gone too far, the governor's still staying put.
It was going to be $430, I thought, and now it's down to $100 per pupil, the cut. And they still don't like that even.
No, they still...
That's for districts that use the best practices.
Yep, they still say, the cuts are too severe, but we'll see. When it comes to teenagers, and finding jobs. The situation last summer, was pretty
Get
tough.
out of this house and go earn some money.
Yeah, but gee, Mom, I've tried, but, no one's hiring.
Start your own lawn service company then. Watch some pets. Do something. Get creative.
Well, buy me a lawnmower, Dad.
Oh.
How's that?
Yeah.
I don't have it because I'm out of a job, too.
Try to find a golf course that still has caddies.
Yeah, I tell you, do something, anything. But
it's not going to be easy to find a job.
No, it really isn't. And the problem is, just like last year, only more severe, we have so many adults, people our age, people in their 30s, 40s, 50s, on up who are in the workforce. And they're the ones that have had the jobs for a while the kids were in school. The kids get out of school, and they're saying, hey, where's that job? Well, the folks who've had that job while they were in school, they're not leaving. They're hanging on to it, with the economy being in the kind of shape it's in. So there you have it.
A couple in Kentwood, they were married for 76 years.
Incredible story.
Both 98 years old, and they died days apart.
You hear about that happening often, and I don't know what the phenomena is or why, or if it's something that's just one of those unexplained sort of things. People spend so much time together. They're so deeply in love, and they spend their whole lives together. And when one passes away, it's like something inside, the person who's left behind just like doesn't know what to do, like they're lost. And I don't know, there's something, this thing like they feel like they have to somehow join them. I don't know what it is, but for whatever reason, sad case here to West Michigan where that, one member of this long couple passes away 3 days later, the other passes away too.
Well, we salute you, Richard and Mabel Bromley, the late couple now who married 76 years. Her daughter says she thinks her parents were holding on for each other. And that's some sense to that, I would say.
That is a long time. I mean, let's put it, to live to your mid-70s. I mean, that's longevity. But to be married to someone for, better than 3/4 of a century, I mean, that's remarkable. It really is.
Wall Street could be in for a bumpy week. We're going to we're going to get Doug Adler this morning, see what he thinks. It looks like there's a summertime correction that may be coming, and the sell-off has been avoided to this point, but could that be coming? And you should know about it if it is. And those spring storms, we hope you have power. There was outages in Kent, Ottawa, and Muskegon counties, and some downed trees in Grand Rapids, too. And they're going to be looking for people this week who aren't wearing their seatbelt with that Click It or Ticket campaign.
That's starting right now, in fact. We've got some federal money coming in. That's what our friends at the Office of Highway Safety Planning are telling us, and they're going to put it to good use. Extra patrols out and about, and they're going to be looking for those who aren't buckled up. And the long and short of it, wear that seatbelt could save your life, and at the same time could save you a lot of money by way of a fine.
I'm sorry, but
advice.
with our rate, I'm told that 98% of people in Michigan wear their seatbelts. Is it because of the Click It or Ticket, or just because, we like to be safe? And if 98% are wearing the seatbelts, why are we spending money chasing the last 2%? Fair question?
I think so.
Gary Austin in the American Metal Roof Studio, Michael Patrick.